Всем привет, я Донис, мы продолжаем проходить Kingdom Come Deliverance. Избавление.
Tell me, Henry, how many girls have you had in your life? If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
Что-то он не спешит. Совсем. Давай быстрее вперед. То он во сне бредит. Чего себе.
There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
Since when has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my ass for good measure.
It seems your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding the womenfolk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
Так, можно умыться. А, все в порядке, окей. Так, она ж там вроде живет, лавка мясника. Или мы в условленное место идем?
We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off.
Hide, Henry. Time to get started. How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else? She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming. And what am I supposed to do? What do you think, dolt? Prompt me from that book of poetry.
Окей. Скрыть.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start. How?
Прямо Шекспир.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Скиротоплох греха.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close is not the same, like intercourse in May.
No! And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart.
I know my horses sort of well. Some alcohol from 9 to 12. Seems I always have whores apart from the mistress of my heart.
Psst! What on earth are you saying?
What's that hissing?
Без разницы.
A feral goose here in the bushes.
I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. If you'll not give your all to me, no longer shall I bide with thee.
I shall let you drink my beer, as long as you, buy one for me. If you'll not give your ale to me, no longer shall I buy for thee.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of yokel nonsense are you babbling? Me? You're the one who's babbling?
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
Бегите. Обвините французов.
It's the latest fashion in France. You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me.
How did you like it, dearest?
Well, it was, Father is coming! Hide!
Who is that talking? If it's some dandy again, I'll gut him with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said?
Right under our window.
But I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back. There you are, you seducer! Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time!
You got some explaining to do, you bastard!
Просто прекрасно. Блин, надо убегать.
What are you after, you bastard sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
I went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh, yeah. Then what are you doing right beneath my window, eh?
Now, the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of your horse shit. One more word, and I'll have you.
Ah! What are you doing here?
Он уже там.
Darling,
Get out! Get out or I'll call Papa!
my sweet. How can you be so cruel?
Hey, what was that?
Он уже там орудует у нее.
What was what?
That noise. I'm sure I heard a strange noise.
We're here in the cemetery. Maybe restless spirits, what do you reckon?
I'd swear it came from the window of my own house.
What's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out, and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out with the truth.
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Why, you fucking...
What do you think you're doing? Climbing in here, uninvited?
Ma chérie, I came to court you.
Then go and court me from the courtyard.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
Are you alright? It seems to me you're hearing things other folk can't hear. That's not good.
You're saying I'm hearing voices in my head?
That's not necessarily a bad thing. St. Euphrosyne of Polotsk heard voices too, and she founded a monastery and churches and things.
I heard voices too. Well, could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look, fellas, I was standing right here and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's window and who was talking to her. I heard it clear as day.
Quinn.
Good neighbour, it can't be denied that old age dulls a man's ears. I'm here alone, praying for the souls of the good people resting in the cemetery. I've nothing to do with your daughter.
That voice sounded different to yours, though. But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for him.
What? You don't love me?
No! And I told you, get out!
Well, how about a kiss at least?
Out, out, out!
Походу, ничего не получилось.
Jasem skutni hori kodemnikov sin.
What the fuck are you playing at? My patience is wearing thin.
Jasem skutni hori kodemnikov sin.
Jesus, stop your damn screeching.
What a lovely evening we're having. Nice and mild, eh? Seems to me it was hotter this time last year, don't you think?
I swear I'll go mad if I have to listen to another word from you. Lads, shut this fucker up. You'll get the hiding of your life.
Столько старался, все равно. Блин. Не, я убегу. Я убегу. Не хочу их бить.
Where could he have vanished to? He must be here somewhere. Bring it on.
Или все-таки я должен их поколотить? Так, все, выиграй время. Вроде все. Фух! Блин, that was close. Эх, по ходу дела ничего не получилось у Яна Птачика. К сожалению, не было субтитров там, но она не была рада ему. Но хотя это еще ничего не значит. Может, он зародил любовь в ее сердце? Кто знает.
Enough is enough. I'm really sick of upstarts who think the law
Что?
doesn't apply to them. Don't tell me that you don't know everyone has to carry a light at night. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat...
А, блин.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little.
Well,
Ладно. Портной кругом. Постоянно вокруг меня ходит здесь.
God grant you health.
Он ходит везде, но только не у себя в лавке. Например, от остальных торговцев, от мечника, бронника, я никогда не встречаю в городе. Они все время у себя где-то в лавках там или в доме. А портной постоянно где-то ходит. Причем рваный ходит. Зараза такая. Так, у меня доспехи все целые. Немножко отремонтироваться. Так, к Яну Птачику. Небось там плачет, валяется на кровати, в подушку уткнувшись. Ну, я почти угадал. Нет, дрыхнет.
Greetings. What do you need?
How did it go with Carolina, Sans?
It was a disaster, Henry. A disaster.
How come? Didn't your recitation do the trick?
What kind of nonsense were you feeding me? Carolina thought I was a thief breaking in to rob the place. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. She told me to get out, or she'd call her father.
Oh, you're lucky I managed to keep him busy. Only now he thinks I'm the village idiot.
Well, thanks for that, at least. Anyway, Carolina slammed the door in my face, so I suppose I'll have to look elsewhere for the love of my life.
Да ничего это не
Back to
значит.
writing love letters.
To hell with love letters. Imagine. That silly goose couldn't even read.
Shame. She missed out on something very rare.
Indeed. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet. Goodbye.
Короче, я столько всего сделал. И это все было напрасно. Блин, Птачик, зараза, ты мне столько должен. Скотина. Так, где его? Записи. Антология любовных стихов. Ночь нежна. Тоскую я, пусть ночь нежна. О, ночь, скажи мне, где она? Слова ее, как сладкий мед. Когда ж она ко мне придет? Это я читал уже. Это ж я читал все. Это он мне отдал? Нет, любовное письмо птачика, вот. Милая моя, я твой самый преданный тайный поклонник. Тайный, потому что пока я не узнаю, что ты мечтаешь во мне так же, как я тебе, мое имя останется неизвестным. Но когда мы узнаем друг друга, тогда, моя возлюбленная куколка, я буду ласкать твои соски, а после искать сокровище, что ты носила с собой с рождения. Ибо нет существа прекраснее тебя. Стоит мне лишь подумать о тебе, я поднимаю такую боевую палатку, которой позавидовал бы даже Сигизмунд. Ты должна быть моей и ничьей больше. Я перенесу тебя в рай и обратно. Ты встретишь всех ангелов на небесах и призовешь Господа громче, чем когда-либо. Если ты хочешь почувствовать себя так, как ни одна женщина не чувствовала себя раньше, надень завтра это ожерелье, и я буду знать, что должен прийти к тебе в ночи и проникнуть в твой тайный садик. Твой самый страстный тайный поклонник. Неплохо, неплохо. Кто бы устоял. Ой, птачек. И он ожерелье своей прабабке, по-моему, отдал, да? Ладно. Это... Ну, кстати, миссии веселые были, прикольные. В принципе, это того стоило. Так, ну что ж, получается, я все дополнительные, вообще все миссии прошел, которые только вообще здесь есть. Занятия это все такое. Так, и там прокачка была. Жребий брошен. Единственное, мародеры еще интересно будет. Вот, потом сходить. Гулять их. Жребий брошен. Ну, сначала посмотрим, что там за прокачка. Общий уровень. Красноречие. Усиливает красноречие, когда торгуетесь. Либо последняя попытка дает еще один шанс. Вот, последняя попытка пусть будет. Ничего нужного нету вообще. Клеймо преступников. Все уменьшения характеристик после выхода из тюрьмы будут слабее на 20%. Ну, да хотя бы минусов не несет. 20-ки сплошные. Ну, в бою еще есть что прокачивать. Ну, в принципе, все неплохо. Так, что там у меня? Все в порядке, можно телепортироваться. На болото. Угу. Так, где мой верный конь?
Я.
Блин, он по воде. Я уже думал, он вообще по воде может. Так, мне туда надо. Где бы тут перебраться-то? Так, это где-то здесь. Надо сохраниться, поддать немножко. Блин, какая красота! А! Природа, конечно, тут, ну, идеальная. Нет, идеально неправильное слово. Нет предела совершенства. Восхитительная. Прелесть. Так. Что за домишка? Интересно, кто тут на болотах живет? Мне надо переложить из лошади его вещи. Так, и выпить можно что-нибудь. Красноречие повышать. На сколько минут? На 10 минут. Блин, такие заросли густые. Реально спрятаться тут можно. Так, ты где-то здесь. Разожги костер. Ага.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
В смысле ничего не было? А меч я нашел.
I didn't find anything unusual on him except for a lot of coin.
I'd say that's unusual for a monk, wouldn't you?
Well,
Have you got it on you?
Сколько? 3000? А почему сверху написано 30 тысяч? Или 20 там? Написано 3000, а сверху 30 тысяч.
yeah.
Great. Since that's the money we paid the bastard for a job he didn't do, I'll have it back.
Sure. Here you are.
Well, I never. Honest to God, Groshen, what are you so glum about? You didn't think I'd let you keep it, did you? Here's your share for the work you did. Not a groschen more.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasso, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. Show this to them. It's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Так, теперь их зарубить надо. Теперь их зарубить надо. Так, бычья кровь. Живая вода. Зараза! Получай! Куда пошел? Как ты выжил так? Еще один. Странная игральная кость. Так, мне ничего, в принципе, не надо. Так, мне деньги мои надо. Вот что мне надо. Так, чтобы не потеряться. Теперь место найти еще надо. Угу, вот он. А где деньги? Где деньги? Вот твари. Ну, походу, дело не 30 все-таки тысяч, а 3000 там было. Ладно, 3000 фигня. Блюдок. У него голова скривилась, шея. Так, куда он сказал? Во Враник? А, кстати, я давно думал, что это за место такое. Все хотел сюда сходить, никак времени не было. Это здесь как раз база находится. Ну, действительно, правильно сказал. Как-то ты до сих пор не заметил. Так, ну сначала доложить надо. Да, поехали. Нападение не.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranik, near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it'll be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally right now when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Угу, то есть то, что мы уже делали один раз. Последний раз я ходил так на разведку и вырезал всю деревню. Весь лагерь. Посмотрим на этот раз, что будет. А тут уже точка даже есть.
That could be it.
Бюро находок задание. Что за бюро находок? Отправляйте Сертаевскую пресвитерию за потерянными вещами. Похоже, что вы оставили некоторые важные предметы трупа. Могильщик позаботился о теле, вещи, найденные при нем, были в целости и сохранности сложены в Сертаевской пресвитерии. Интересно. Забью я пока на это задание. Точка перехода. Тут такое поле прямо чистое. Внимание! Попав в лагерь у Враника, вы можете не успеть выполнить некоторые текущие задания. Ну и я все сделал. То есть финальная прямая начинается. Финишная прямая. Ладно, пойдем.
What do you want?
Какой чумазый. Что ты здесь делаешь нормально?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. All right. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. He should be in the house, at the top.
That was easy.
Так, все осматриваем здесь.
Have you seen Eric? I need to speak with him.
He's in the main camp at the top, in the big house. His armor's that bright, you can't miss him.
How goes it?
Same as ever, boring as ever. Well paid, but fucking boring all the same. Sentry duty, sleeping, sentry duty. Even the boozing started to lose its thrill.
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
Nothing. Just the way I like it. Getting paid for sitting on my arse. And when things get lively, just look around. There's a good few dozen of us here. Those poor fucking peasants won't know what's hit them. Right?
Have you heard anything about what we'll be doing next?
I don't care. When they tell me it's time to go, I'll go. I don't need to know anymore. You can ask the others, only I wouldn't trust what they say too much. Everyone's got the latest news. And they all know the same bugger all I do.
How did you end up here anyway?
You know how it goes. It's always the same story. Lost my trade through my own stupidity. Ran away to the woods to get by any way I could. So when I heard they were recruiting, I signed up. Coin is coin.
Угу. Ну, укрепления не такие прямо серьезные. Чистокол обычный. Не думаю, что их особо сложно будет штурмовать. На этом серия заканчивается. Всем, кто смотрел, спасибо. До встречи.